Hey there you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have seen this craze all around the internet of beauty bloggers, beauty vloggers taking inventory of their makeup collection, seeing how much they have and setting goals for themselves at the end, of the year to see if they achieved that goal or if they went a little bit over or if they stayed the same. So I decided to do the same. So if you want to hear about my makeup inventory, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to have a half a year check-in to see if I have reached my goal for that half a year, and then also I'm going to have a finale and I'm going to have a goal for the end of the year, and then we'll see if I have achieved that goal or if I failed. So let's get started. First of all, face primers. As my collection stands at the moment, I have 13 face primers. Now, I only have one face. I do makeup occasionally here and there on other people, but I don't really need that many primers. So by July 2020, I want to downsize my face primer collection down to 10. Now, I have some primers that I want to try out in 2020, but I won't purchase a new one until I use what I already have, if you know what I mean. Okay, next up, foundations. As it stands, I have 9 foundations, so it's not bad. It's a good, I think, number. But by July 2020, I want to have 8. So I want to go down a number and hopefully I'll be able to do that. I don't know, I just ordered a new foundation, so that's going to bring it up to 10. But, you know, with my project pan and my Shop My Sashes, hopefully I'll be able to keep it at 8. Next up, concealers. I have 9 concealers. At the moment, I do want to go down to 8 concealers. Because, yeah, girl, you know, your girl's not going to need that many concealers for just one face. Face powders. I have 4 face powders. I don't need that many face powders. I realistically only need 3. So my July 2020 goal is to have 3 face primers. Face powders. I want to have 1 loose setting powder, 1 pressed setting powder, and 1 powder for work. For brows, I have 8 products in total, and that has actually, I had a lot more, but I had decluttered a lot of brow products. But by July 2020, I only want 8. Okay, next up are eye bases, and at the moment I have 2 eye bases. I have 1 eyeshadow primer and 1 glitter primer, and by July 2020 I want to have 2. I don't want to have any more. In terms of eyeshadow palettes, at the moment I have 26 eyeshadow palettes. 26, let that sink in. Now, I am a lover of eyeshadow palettes. Like, I just love getting eyeshadow palettes. I love playing with them. But my goal by July 2020 is to have 25, so 1 less. We'll see about that, because there's a few palettes I have my eye on, but hopefully I will be able to downsize or declutter what I have here that I just don't use. We'll see. We'll see. In terms of single shadows, I have 3. I'm not a fan of single shadows, so I want to keep it at 3 single shadows, or even get rid of them all, but we'll see how that goes. In terms of pigments, I have 5 pigments at the moment. By July 2020, I want to leave it as is. I don't want any more. If I can have less, we can think about that, but we shall see. Eye pencils. I have 14 eye pencils and 3 of them are black. I don't need that many black eyeliners. So by July 2020, I want to go down to 13 eye pencils. Hopefully I'll be able to use some of the black eye pencils. Let's let's just keep it at that. At the moment I have 7 liquid liners in my collection. Okay, just to let you know, I'm looking down because I have everything written out here in my journal, so that's why I'm kind of looking down constantly to be correct about the numbers. Anyway, 7 liquid liners. I want to go down to 5. I have 2 black liquid liners. I only really need 1, and you know, maybe some of the other ones I will use up. You never know, you never know. So by July 2020 I want to have 5 eyeshadow sticks. I have 3 eyeshadow sticks, and by July 2020 I want to keep it the same. I don't necessarily use eyeshadow sticks as often, but I think I will have to include them in my Shop My Stash because they just don't get enough love. Liquid shadows, at the moment I have 7. By July 2020 I want to have 6, and there is one liquid shadow that I think is kind of close to being over, so I might put it into my Shop My Stash to, you know, get some use out of it. So hopefully I'll meet my goal. Mascaras, I have 2 mascaras and I don't want any more. I want to keep it consistent at 2 mascaras, 1 for home and 1 for work. Face palettes, I have 8 face palettes, and I want to keep it consistent as well. I want to have 8 face palettes. It's not that much, but if I can use or hit pan on some of them, I wouldn't be mad about it, you know. Bronzers, and this is a subcategory for cream and liquids. So I have 2 cream bronzers, and I want to have 2. I don't want any more, I don't want any less. 2 seems like a very good number to, you know, work through. For powder bronzers, I have 4 in total, and I want to still have 4. Maybe it's going to be different 4 or the same 4, I don't know, but 4 seems like a good number. I have 3 liquid / cream blushes, and by July 2020 I want to have 2, so I'd like to downsize by 1. Hopefully maybe use it up. See, I don't necessarily use cream or liquids because I have combination skin, so you know, I get oily fairly easily, and just cream or liquid products don't really work well with my face. So if I can downsize that, that would be great. Powder blushes, I have 14 powder blushes. I don't need that many. I am on a blush no buy, okay? I am saying it outright here. I am on a blush no buy. By July 2020 I want to have 10. Probably an unrealistic goal, but we shall see. In terms of cream or liquid highlights, I have 5 at the moment, and by July 2020 I want to have 3, so I want to use them up, use some of them up. And yeah, see, Shop My Stash and Project Pan, I hope is going to help me with that. Oh, I have an itch everywhere. Okie dokie. Powder highlights, I have 10 powder highlights, and these are just single highlighters. I have other highlighter palettes which I have included in my face palettes. So by July 2020 I want to have 7. I don't know if it's gonna work out, I'm not sure, but I want to downsize a little bit. Lip balms, I have 10 lip balms, and realistically I only use this one, the Dr. Papa Original Balm, which is a multi-purpose soothing balm. Okay, so I use this for my lips, but I have 9 others as well. By July 2020 hopefully I'll be able to downsize it to 5 lip balms. Bullet lipsticks, I have 19 bullet lipsticks. I want to go down by July 2020 to 17 bullet lipsticks. I'm not a fan of the bullet lipstick formula. I prefer liquid lipsticks, to be honest. They just last a lot longer and they're a little bit more convenient to apply, for me at least. So hopefully I'll be able to use 2 bullet lipsticks. We'll see. Liquid lipsticks, I have 30 liquid lipsticks. Not 13, 30, 30. I want to use up 2 by July 2020, so I want to go down by 2. Whew, I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but we shall see. Lip gloss, I have 16 lip glosses. I at least want to downsize by 1. So by July 2020, I'm hoping I'm going to have 15 lip glosses. Okay, we're almost there. Lip liners, I have 36 lip liners. I love having a variety of lip liners because of the amount of lip products that I have. So it's good to, you know, have a corresponding lip liner with it. But one of them is very close to finishing, so hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. By July 2020, I want to go down by 1, so I want to have 35. And the last category is setting sprays. At the moment I have 7 setting sprays, and by July 2020 I want to go down to 5. So I love to use up at least 2 setting sprays by the mid-year. Okay, so as it stands, I have 277 makeup products in my collection, and that does include backups. By July 2020, I'm hoping to have 242, so I'm hoping to downsize my collection a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. Hopefully that's gonna work out, we shall see. But I want to hear from you. Do you keep a makeup inventory, or do you think it's pointless? I feel like this is gonna make me want to use products that I already have a little bit more and be a little bit more conscious of the stuff that I want to buy. I do have a list of the things that I want to try, you know, but maybe I won't buy them until I already use the things that I have, you know, and I maybe go below my goal and then go ahead and buy something from my wish list. But anyway, I think that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.